Hey guys, welcome to 5nothing100nothing.com. I am Fugget, and that means your fittest underdog guru using intelligent tactics. And today I want to talk to you guys a little bit about dating and relationships. So a lot of times whenever you have a date, or if you got like a big dinner or a wedding or some type of a bigger engagement, a lot of times this stuff centers around alcohol. So when you're in a social engagement that can be a little bit stressful, a lot of people like to have one or two drinks so they can calm their nerves, so to speak. Well, I think that is not necessarily the best way to go. And here's a little logic for you guys. Think about it. Whenever you're on the job, or you go to a job interview, or your performance, you need to be sharp. You need to think fast. You need to make quick decisions. You need to make sure you're not saying stupid things if you're dealing with a customer or talking to your boss. And so the logic when it comes to your profession is you wouldn't do that intoxicated. So whenever you're on a date, especially if it's somebody you don't know and you're making a first impression, or making a first impression with maybe your significant other's family, or important friends, it makes no sense to then use alcohol to calm nerves and loosen you up. Because sometimes it can be a truth serum. Sometimes if you got some demons, or what you're thinking maybe in your subconscious or whatnot is going to come out. So I think it makes a bad impression. You can come off as sloppy if you don't know your limit. And I think it's just a bad way to go all the way around when it comes to using that as a crutch. Instead, if you're working on your purpose, you're working on your mission in life, you're in the gym, working out, eating healthy, supplementing, feeling good, looking good, dressing better, all those things, then you're going to have more confidence. And you're less likely to say stupid shit that's going to get you in trouble. So that's the best way to go with that, you guys. Think about it too from a health perspective, and I'll cover that in another video. But whenever you're trying to either say lose some body fat or build some muscle, you need your testosterone and your growth hormone levels up. And what alcohol is going to do is it's going to suppress those hormones. There's people, of course, there's exceptions to the rule that can, drink like a fish and have six-pack abs, or eat Burger King and all this stuff and, have their abs washboard. But that's the exception to the rule. For most of you guys, especially if you're undersized underdogs, below average height, it's going to be easier for you, like a few pounds extra on you is going to really show. So alcohol suppressing those hormones, the hormones that are going to promote fat loss and muscle gain, are going to work against your goals anyways with physique or with your body. So all the way around, it's not a good idea. Stay away from that stuff. If you must indulge, I can tell you from myself being on a ketogenic diet, the diet generally calls for 1 drink a week, which is nothing. So, if you can get your alcohol consumption down, guys, to like 1 drink a week, in my opinion, why even have it at all? And why slow your progress, So we always, when we start a diet, or we are doing something or working towards something professionally, we generally want it yesterday. We're impatient, we want it, we're working hard to try to achieve success. And if there's anything that's going to be a stumbling block for you, get rid of that stuff, A lot of times I know people that, used to drink, regular pop, and then they switched to diet pop, and then they eventually just went to drinking water, tea, coffee, what have you. And all of a sudden it was a lot easier to keep body fat down, because their behaviors changed, their habits changed. So if you can get out of the habit of using alcohol, especially in this case for dates, I think you might understand or see that your interactions with people are going to be a lot better when you're clear thinking, and you're living true to your purpose. And you know what? If the person you're on the date with insists on drinking, or I've heard this, I don't trust someone that doesn't drink, you know what? Maybe that's not the right person for you. And you're afraid of maybe losing their attention, or they think you're a buzzkill, whatever. Maybe that's not the right person for you. Maybe if the other person you're with this is more my stance, is I'm very chill and I own my actions, I own my decisions, and I don't care if the other person is doing that. I mean, if they get to a point where they're real sloppy, then, you know, obviously we're going to have a conflict of interest, and I don't necessarily want to be with somebody like that anyways. But if that person, you know, likes to have one or two and they handle it well, and, you know, you don't see any behavior change or a demon comes out, or they just get really tired or something that's going to really disrupt the interaction of that date, then that's more than fine. But, you know, at the end of the day, you know, this channel and everything I'm teaching you is about maximizing your appeal, maximizing your life in every area. And when it comes to attraction and dating somebody, I just think that that could be something that could be a stumbling block for you. And you don't want to go there, especially if you're in front of like a high quality potential partner, and all of a sudden you're not on your game. You can't think quickly. You can't react appropriately. And that could really throw a monkey wrench into your plans, and you may not get a second chance. And I hate to see that happen to you guys if you get in front of a high value person that, you know, you can see building a life with, or having really good interactions with. So take that tip and run with it, you guys. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.